What's up guys, this is ElvisLifts and welcome back to another video. So a lot of people been resting leg day workout, and I usually do legs in the gym, as I already said that many times. Obviously there will be some guy who says, oh, you're in the gym but you're a calisthenics guy, but I already said that countless times that I train legs in the gym with weights, because I had the tutorial video with the leg training body weight for the beginners, and I explained that I prefer training with the weights because you need some resistance for your legs to grow. If you want to focus on your endurance, then you can do like the body weight, but if you want to increase the strength and some size on your legs, I do recommend using weights if you have them. If you don't, then doing the body weight will still help you, at least in some way, for your leg development. But yeah, I will show you what I do for legs, and I will also do some training for lower back, which will include some deadlifts as well. And since I have the shoulder injury, which are getting better by the way, we're gonna do a little bit of work for our rear delts, and that will be basically it. But yeah, so let's start the workout.
Okay guys, so first of all, the first thing that I usually do in leg workouts are the squats, the most fundamental exercise there is, and I just feel better if I start with the squats. Some people do them last, but it's pretty much what you prefer. It's the opinions are different, and people train differently, so it's not a big deal in my opinion. Basically, if you start with the squats, you will be able to do more weight. For some people that is great for psychological reasons, and for some people that may be bad because they want to do squats with lower weight basically, so the risk for injury is lower. So I started out with the warm-ups as usual. So I usually do empty bar, which is 20 kilograms, and then we slowly add the weight up. Then I did a set with 60 kilograms, and our rep range in this workout is very low. It's strength based, so this is a powerlifting type of style of training. This is the type of training that I did back in the day, and I still do it for the legs, and I think this is a fun way to train. And let's say if you do a lot of high reps and a lot of volume for legs, that will be a very difficult workout, and that is why a lot of guys don't do it, because it's very difficult, and the lower rep range, in my opinion, is a lot easier. And if you take a long break, like 2 to 4 minutes, you can actually enjoy the leg workouts more. So it's a great tip for people who don't enjoy leg workouts. Try powerlifting style of training, where you take long rests and do low rep range, but you still obviously have to do the weight that is very challenging for you. Okay, so right now we're moving on to the deadlifts, and the deadlift is one of the most challenging exercises there is. Before we speak more about that, as you can see, I am showing you the deadlift from different angle, and I actually will remove my hoodie just to show you that I have my back straight, because it's very important for you to have a straight back, and especially the lower back. If your upper back is a little rounded, that's fine, but your lower back has to be straight in deadlifts. Also, you can notice that when I do the deadlift, you can see I get straight, but I don't overextend my back. Some people do that, like they overextend themselves, and that is definitely not necessary. Just go when your body's straight, and that is the lockout. That is rep done. You don't need to go more. Also, deadlift, some people call deadlift the king of exercises, and it's definitely great exercise, but it has its negatives, and if you can't do it properly, it can definitely be a very dangerous exercise for your back. And I heard a lot of stories of guys who have got injured just because they did deadlifts and they ego lifted. So one of the tips that I can give you for sure is to try do the weight that you can actually do. Don't ever go more in weight that you can actually perform. Always remember that form is the key in consistency and in long term. So after the deadlifts I did lunges. I usually do squats, then lunges, then deadlifts, but I decided to switch it up just to have more strength in deadlifts. And after that I did 60 kilograms in lunges, and that's pretty decent weight, but I usually do it even 70 and sometimes even 80 kilograms with very slow and controlled form, just like in this clip you can see. But it's definitely very hard to do that after deadlifts. Lunges are great for many reasons, and since I don't have any training equipment, I have to go by the squats and lunges for the legs. There aren't many exercises that I can do for legs because I don't just have the equipment. But I know some people don't even have this, so I'm still grateful for having at least something that I can work with, and at least something for my leg development and growth. Because having a squat rack is pretty huge, and it definitely helps a lot. Because if I didn't even had that, I most likely would make something on my own. I remember when I was a kid, maybe in 6th or 7th grade, I remember doing squats. We had a fridge, 2 fridges as a squat rack. We used wood, and we had tires on each side of the wood, and we would do squats that way. So, and the same was with the bench press. We had like a wooden made of bench, and we just had wood and 2 tires on each side, and we were bench pressing that. So you definitely have to do what you have to do to work out, and there is no excuses. So just be grateful for what you have, and yeah, and do it. So also I want to talk about my shoulder, and I want to say that I didn't feel it in this workout at all. So I'm feeling like my shoulder is getting better, and that is great. So hopefully after like 2 or 3 weeks maybe you can start do maybe some light chest workouts, maybe some shoulder exercises. So right now I did rear delts, and I would say I didn't feel anything in my shoulder. I did very lightweight as usual, very controlled. I did the weight that I can hold at least second or 2 at the end position. That is very important, because that means that you are doing weight that you control. You have to control the weight, you have to lift it. The weight cannot control you. So as always, I think the most important is not to ego lift and do the weights you cannot do. There's so many guys I see that they're doing weights way too heavy for them, and they are doing the wrong form. That is the way to get injured. The only reason why I did get injured is because I just get caught up in too much volume at the muscle ups, and the shoulders couldn't take it. If I would do less volume, I would just be fine. So I did 3 sets for rear delts, and that was pretty much it for this workout. Felt great, I feel good, I would say. And so we will continue doing workouts like this, and we'll see where it takes us. Hopefully guys you enjoyed this leg workout. You've been asking for it for a long time. I know it's with the weights, but that's how I train legs. And of course, the end of the video, we're going into the cold water. It's already mid-October, so the water is getting cold. I did 3 minutes this time, and yeah, I would say it's pretty challenging, but it's getting interesting as well. So leave a comment in the comment section down below of what do you guys think of this video, what you like to see next. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.